Hey guys, how's it going? Danish here today, and we are checking out the Huawei Nova 14. This is their mid-range device. We've got a bunch to check out, so let's jump right in as we always do. And first things first, we have the box. Inside the box, it's actually pretty nifty because you get the SIM eject tool, right? You get one of those. Then you get the case. Now this is your typical TPU case, right? So if you want that protection, you have it. It keeps the phone's color there, and yeah, decent little case. You also get in the box a 100-watt charger. Really appreciate that. And of course, you get a Type C to Type C cable. Finally, one of those. I've been saying it for so long. Why are we still getting Type A to Type C? But no, we have it. Type C to Type C cable. So that's pretty much what you get inside the box. Apart from that, if you're wondering, yes, you do get a screen protector on the display as well. So absolutely nothing to worry about as far as protection of the device is concerned. Then we've also got this back. Now, I'm going to try my best to show this back to you, and it's got that nice sort of stone texture which we've had for a few years on Huawei devices, and it is really nice to look at. I mean, even if you look at it here from this angle, you can see it a bit and it looks really nice. And I really like the fact that Huawei devices have this texture on the back. Apart from that, we've got a slight camera bump which is covered up in sort of two layers, but we've got a slight camera bump as well. On the sides, we've got the shiny sides, so therefore there will be fingerprints over there, but you've got the power button here, volume rocker here, nothing on the other side. On the bottom, we've got the SIM eject tool as well as the charging port and speakers up and on, sorry, bottom and on top. Now, as far as the display goes, we have a 6.78-inch display, 1 billion colors. It's an OLED. It has a 120 hertz refresh rate. So on the overall, it's everything that you need. It's a Full HD Plus display. At this price range, I would have liked at least a 2K display, but again, not saying that this display is bad in any way. So you've got that as well. And yeah, like on the overall, just everything that you like from a Huawei's OLED display. We'll come down to checking out a video in just a minute. Inside this thing, we have the Kirin 8020 processor. We have it running EMUI 15. We have 256 and 512 GB storage options. So pretty much everything that you would need from a mid-range device, this thing provides. Most importantly of all, in this decently slim body, you have a 5500 milliamp battery, which should give you all-day battery life on the easy. And well, like I showed earlier, you do have the 100-watt charger inside the box if you need to top up. All right, so as far as installing apps is concerned, again, not a problem. Including the Google apps, you just hop into the app gallery, and let's say at this point I want YouTube, right? I type YouTube, it searches for it, and only on the first time when you have to install it will it ask you to install 2 extra apps. After that, all Google apps install just as they normally would. All right, now that we have YouTube over here, let's check out a video, shall we, to check out this display. Let me just pop one on. All right, now I'm going to switch the volume off because I don't want this flagged on YouTube, but that's what the display looks like, right? I mean, it looks nice, crisp, clear. We've got a decent amount of detail and everything that you need from a nice 6.78-inch display. It's OLED, the colors are good, detail is good, saturation's nice. So yeah, definitely the display is not a problem at all. But there is a fun thing that this phone has, which is not a new feature in any shape or form. So the feature in question is air scroll or air gestures. So now let's say that you are using TikTok, right? I put my hand up and the phone detects it. You can see it there on the top of the screen. I just scroll down and it does it. Now, if I flip my hand and put it like this, it detects that, and then I can scroll up. And I know it might seem like the silliest gimmick, but I've used this feature when like I'm eating food and I'm scrolling on my phone, and you just kind of put your hand up, it detects it, and you use it, and it works so nicely and so easily. Like it literally, just look at that, how easily I'm going to do this. Same thing with down. I just put my hand down and it flips up, and it is so good. I like this feature so much. I think it is one of those very useful features. But yeah, apart from that, we also have, obviously, like I said earlier, we have Google. It works fine, and it works as much as possible. Let's put it that way. Now, I know that various people have various issues as far as Google is concerned. You have notification issues. Sometimes things don't load. I mean, that's just part and parcel of owning a Huawei device right now, so I'm not really going to jump into that. But the fact that you can install them easily and use as much as possible is a good deal for me. Now, next up is this camera. On the back, we've got a 50 megapixel main camera with an adjustable aperture, which I will show you in just a sec. We've got a 12 megapixel telephoto and 8 megapixel ultra wide. And most importantly, we've also got Huawei's chroma sensor. Now, if you didn't know this, the chroma sensor is basically there for color. So if I were to cover this chroma sensor right now, which again I will do in a second, you'll notice how it kind of checks on what colors are there and adapts to those very, very precisely. So first and foremost, let's just jump into the camera over here. Now you will notice that I'm in the Pro mode because the Pro mode has aperture control. Now I'm going to try and see if I can show this to you, but let's see if the camera can get it. If you can see over there, I can control the aperture from f1.4 all the way to f4 and open and close it as per my need. Now, if you do know a bit of your photography, you know that aperture control is light control, and that just helps your photography on the overall. Fantastic to have this in a mid-range device. But apart from that, we also have various modes. So like you have vlog mode, always great to have, where you can do things like shallow focus, you can do AI color, and so on. So in AI color, if my memory serves me right, if I were to do this, just get that for you. Yeah, so my face stays in color while the background goes black and white. So that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. But you've got a load of such features. You've also got obviously your basic portrait photos because this is a portrait camera. That's what it's meant for. You've got snapshot, which clicks for you. You've got night mode. So on the overall camera, really, really good. One cool thing about this fellow is that the front camera, this fellow right here, is a 50 megapixel sensor. So this camera right here is a 50 megapixel sensor, and yeah, takes some decent shots. So if we were to check that one out, you will get okay, you will get nice detailed shots right from this selfie camera, and it also has an 8 megapixel close-up portrait front camera, which is, I guess, useful whenever needed. But yeah, 50 megapixels, not bad, decent detail, and again, like I said, for a mid-range device, not bad at all. So the Huawei Nova 14 Pro, 1,999 dirhams. Is it worth it? Listen, it offers a lot. First of all, if you love your selfies, phone for you. You want big battery life, you've got that. But then it's Huawei. It comes with its own set of issues as far as Google or as far as its processor are concerned. So those are things to weigh on your end. If you get a good deal on this, yeah, I definitely think this is a good smartphone. So what do you guys think about the Huawei Nova 14? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Have a good one.